Hello, it's me, Annie, certified sommelier and the founder of DiVino Wine Consulting and Communication. If you haven't checked out my series, 21 Days to Wine, a free 21 episode introduction to wine tasting available on YouTube, do it today. So I'm not only a certified sommelier, I am Italian specialized. I studied over there and I lived over there, so Prosecco is basically in my blood. I was in New York City for a minute, just in time to taste Issa Rae's brand new Prosecco, Viarae, and I'm super excited about it. So whatever Issa Rae touches turns to gold, or at the very least is smart and hilarious. I feel like if I drank a bottle of this Prosecco, I would probably be very smart and very hilarious. But seriously, I think she's on to something. I've lived in Italy for about a quarter of my life. Don't do the age math, please. The point is, I've got Prosecco in my blood, for sure. It started with aperitivos after work, and whenever there was something to celebrate, and it was flowing pretty much nonstop during holiday season. Some people love Prosecco, some people hate it. I'm not here to tell you how to feel about Prosecco. What I can do is teach you a little bit more about how Prosecco is made, where it comes from, what it's supposed to taste like, and what to eat with it. So much of that is in my series and all over the DiVino Blog, so check all the links. I always say, wine is a language, learn how to speak it. The magic of wine is that it brings people together. Wine tasting stimulates all of the senses, which makes us more alive. I can think of few other wines that inspire joy, conviviality, conversation, and party time like Prosecco. As Issa describes Viarae Prosecco, it's the perfect drink from Monday to Sunday, ladies' night, yacht life, or just chilling by the pool. No matter where we are or what we're doing, we're growing and flourishing with our favorite people. That sounds about right to me, and a good reason to pop some Prosecco. Issa Rae also has a way of making high-quality concepts approachable. I'd like to think I do that too. So, with no further ado, let's taste! Sorry, that was not supposed to happen so loud. Speaking of gold, this wine has a beautiful white gold, straw yellow, slightly green at the edges color. Very appropriate for Prosecco. Young and fresh and vibrant. Straight away, just looking at it. And you see the bubbles? I hope so. Trust me, they're there. So, big fruit, citrus on the nose. I'd say mostly green apple, a little bit of lemon, maybe some not quite ripe pear, like a white crunchy pear. And if you can't smell these things, I always say, grab one, smell it, and then try smelling your wine. That's the only way to build a scent vocabulary. There is more in that on my series, 21 Days to Wine. But back to Issa. Palate and finish. So according to the site's stats, this wine has about 13 grams of sugar per liter. Residual sugar, that's what ends up at the end of the winemaking process, which in English means it's a touch sweeter than the traditional brut, but not by much. But that sweetness translates into bigger, longer lasting fruit flavors and aromas long after you swallow. So you might still get a little bit of peach, Granny Smith apple, citrus, and pear on the palate. But it's still very clean, fresh, and mouth-watering. Delightful. Food and wine pairing. Prosecco is a super versatile wine, and that is because it is pretty balanced. It's got some fruit, it's got some minerality, it has that bright, refreshing, bubbly quality, so you can pair this with quite a bit. Now, one spectacular pairing to try is, especially when the Prosecco is a little bit sweeter, like this one, not too sweet, just a hint. It's a little glossier, a little smoother on the palate. Southeast Asian cuisine, because with those spices, all that heat, this fruit, and that little bit of sugar will balance it out, and everything. The Prosecco will taste better, the food will taste better, and it might even temper some of that fire. Definitely try it. Traditionally, however, Prosecco is pure magic in an aperitivo. a pre-dinner or a pre-lunch drink accompanied by salty snacks like pretzels, peanuts, popcorn, potato chips. The salt brings out the fruit in this wine, and then the bubbles and the citrus and that refreshing, long-lasting, mouth-watering quality make the entire combination absolutely thirst-quenching and irresistible. Let's do a test. Potato chips and Prosecco. Here we go. Live before your very eyes. I swear, I tasted a little bit more of that peach, like that a slice of peach. Perfect, like right out of a fruit salad peach. It's the salt in the wine. It's good balance. Oh God, it's addictive. I can do this all day, by the way, but I can't. I've got to go.